Hello, my name is Shachar Peled, and this is another video, I think the 25th, in a series of videos discussing evolution as the basis of all faith and the criterion of all religion. We began discussing the shift from egalitarian hunter-gatherers to the great centralized civilizations of ancient times that were oppressive to the people and exploited the individual for the benefit of the general public, usually for the benefit of the rulers and their aggrandizement. Dubray, which we quoted, describes the shift from pre-civilization that was egalitarian to oppressive civilization as dependent on those very features, those very abilities of public cooperation that enabled egalitarianism in the first place, but now changed their focus as social complexity became greater. The complex social and bureaucratic systems of civilizations create social cultural stability of norms that provide a dictator at the head of the hierarchy with impunity towards sanctions and control of a ready-made system that functions according to norms, whatever the nature or character of the person at its head. And this is the amazing thing about human societies. They can run without leaders. And this is what the anarchists were always saying. And it turns out that you need leaders, you need managers, you need people to say what we're going to do, but they are interchangeable. It's like the role is waiting to be filled. So once you have the mechanism in place, the norms, the procedures, then traditions and learning carry them through. And once you have the procedure worked out, then anybody can fill that role. And this is ready-made. So whoever controls that mechanism can control the state and control the entire civilization, the entire culture, the entire society. So if it's a dictator, then it's one man. If it's a democracy, then it's one man replaced every 4 years, and many people shouting, don't do that, and so on. But still, the mechanism is the main thing. The public service is the heart of the state. The bureaucracy is the heart of the state. And the people who are managing or running the show, they're not really running the show. They're just taking the horse, which is the main show, into their hands. The reins are in their hands for a while in a democracy. So this functioning system, this bureaucracy, is the very core of the ability of humanity, the multi-human, to preserve a personality, a certain wholeness that is maintaining its identity over time and over persons, beyond persons. So we can actually describe the shift from a simple egalitarian society of hunter-gatherers to a complex authoritarian society as two distinct stages in the development of humanity, towards a complete or stable or perfected multi-human. Because as we said, the multi-human is beginning to appear as a distinct being. We see distinct different civilizations. Like we said last time, 200 nation states. There are states here. And there, the various nations, they concentrate huge masses of people in one single bureaucracy under a single identity. And this is struggling to appear, this multi-being that allows many individuals to concentrate their powers, their abilities, and to draw from the general public all their education and language and so on, this is being formed. It's in a process of transformation and emergence in this point of history. So there are two distinct stages in this development. We can call all civilizations that are oppressive, we can call them proto-multi-human. I know that this is becoming a bit complex, but I don't know. I have to think of a word to describe this, because the idea is very specific, and there's no word for it yet. So what I'm saying is like proto-multi-human. I'm saying that the human, what is called human, is actually a multitude of humans acting together as a culture, in a culture, and that civilizations that are dysfunctional as regards the balance between the freedom of the individual and the power of the state, they are but proto-multi-humanity, or proto-multi-humanity. Sorry for that. In other words, the proto-multi-human is in fact beginning attempts for the appearance of a unified public, a general gathering of people that will know how to maintain egalitarianism even in situations of cultural complexity. So what we're saying is that there are transition stages. So when the human first appears as a multi-human, then we have hunter-gatherers who are egalitarian. Then as the power of the human to gather information and accumulate and turn things into traditions from one generation to the other increases, then we have civilizations that are oppressive, where a single individual can take control of others and oppress individuals. So the power of the many is abused. And then there is another stage that is to be developed yet, that is developing, that is trying to appear, trying to manifest itself. This is the sixth leap of evolution, the step where society and the individual are in balance, neither oppressing or oppressed, neither bereft of civilization nor bereft of genius. There is the two aspects. So this proto-multi-human is already gifted with the physical prowess of the multi-human, the ultimate multi-human that is trying to emerge and will eventually emerge in the ever-going trend of evolution. We see that things are coming to a head. They will appear, and they are appearing now. And so this proto-multi-human already has the powers of the multi-human. The proto-multi-human already has differentiation based on specialization, bureaucratic institutions, intergenerational preservation of knowledge and technology, a common languages, and more. But the spirit has not come to full fruition yet, and one cannot yet realize the true gift of the spirit of man, freedom, as it is expressed in the basic equality of all people who are all made in God's image.